Hello everybody, welcome to the signal box once again. And I've been really busy today with the railway and just little ideas. Well, I decided to do something that I was going to do on Friday this week, but I actually jumped ahead of myself because today's Tuesday, and I thought, you know what, I've got some free time today, so guess what, I'll use that time. So I'll show you what I've been doing. So you don't often see this side of my railway because normally it's the other side, isn't it? It's normally the other side of the level crossing that you normally see on my video shots. So I've managed to turn the baseboard round the other way today for a reason, with the station facing me. But I've been doing quite a lot of scenic work, so I'll take you through what I've been doing. So this is what I've done near the tunnel mouth. I've obviously been some static grass today. I hope you can see that on your screen at home, but it really does look three-dimensional when you use this stuff. And I've added some flowers there as well. I think that looks great. And I've done some work on the tunnel. So let's have a look at the tunnel, shall we? Here we go. So I think this looks definitely better, as opposed to the bald static grass, not static grass, but the bald scenic material that I normally used to use, which has no three-dimensional effect. This stuff does, as you can see. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. So very pleased with this, and I think it's brought the tunnel definitely to life there. I think I'm very pleased with that. I've dropped in some bluebells there, some meadow pink flowers, which I'm very pleased with. And I think contrasting with the greyness of the rock face, which I've done, yeah, that really does bring it to life, I think. Doing kind of a sort of a drone shot here with the camera, just bringing you around the tunnel. We'll go down this side a little bit. And obviously grass doesn't grow straight up vertically on a cliff face unless you've got moss, which you've got here, which is the old scenic material I just left in place, because obviously straight up vertically you don't normally have grass grow straight up vertically on a cliff face. It's normally moss and very tiny green material. Anyway, coming down here, I've added a little bit of blossom to this raggedy old tree. Again, the WW Scenics flower meadow course mix. You can use it as blossom on a tree as well, I guess, but that's what I've gone for anyway. I think it looks pretty good. So coming down here, we've got some flowers, and it's really strange because this area here, excuse my fat finger, but this area here was always bare. It was never actually finished. I think I painted it grey, but it was always a very unseen, very bare part of my baseboard. But now I've given it the WW Scenics treatment, and as you can see, that looks very good. It almost looks like a Lord of the Rings thing, doesn't it? I mean, you can see why WW Scenics really are very strong in the wargaming market, because their stuff, you can create really cool little landscapes like that. That's really cool. I'm very pleased with that. Very happy. That looks rather good. I'm rather pleased with that. So yeah, it's all drying now, so we come back up to the side of the tunnel. So again, what I've done here, I've just started out with a 2mm summer green basing colour, which is what you put down first. Then you get your layer in spray. Then you add 4mm autumn green, layer in spray again. Then 4mm patchy. Then I went back to 2mm spring green, and then I went to 6mm wild meadow on top of that. And as you can see, I'm very impressed with that. Beautiful. And again, if anybody from the office at WW Scenics is watching this video via the YouTube or social media shared, hashtag WW Scenics, because Without you guys, us railway modelers couldn't achieve this kind of effect on our layouts or dioramas at home. So they are a fantastic company, and I'm having great fun and loads of enjoyment with this stuff so far. Very, very good. Very, very happy. This tunnel definitely needed a makeover, and I think also combined with these huge boulders and rocks on top of the tunnel, which came from my friend Steve, who lives in California. These came from his back garden. He lives in 29 Palms, which is a very high desert area near Joshua Tree National Park, and they've come all the way from there, and I've had them on my layout for about 2 years now, I think. But yeah, they really look good, certainly with that outcrop there. Very pleased with that. So just coming off the tunnel now and coming down to track level, there was a bushy area near the tunnel mouth that I took care of as well. So we've done this, and I am rather pleased with that. Beautiful. Super pleased with that. Yeah. So there we go, folks. Just a really quick video today, and I do appreciate your comments and your feedback, and I hope you enjoyed this video that I've made. And I just really, it's not so much showing off what I've got. That's not about what my videos are about. I'm not a bragger or a kind of a what do you call it? Sorry, I'm really old school, but I'm not up on these terms. Is it influencer? People like that. I'm not one of those people. My videos are aimed at, this is what you can do, for example, with only a small little layout like mine, which is only 6x4. Somebody the other day asked me, I think it was Andrew, shout out to Andrew, who asked me about the size of my baseboard. It's only 6x4. It's this tiny little small layout. It's not that big. But most people now in their homes can put a 6x4 if they're stuck for space. You could do an end-to-end layout, whatever is easier for you. But I'm not a bragger person. Like I said, I'm not out to show off or say, oh, look at my layout. Because there's loads of layouts out there on YouTube and on the exhibition circuit that are miles better than mine. But if the job of my channel can inspire you to have a go yourself and to say, you know what, I like what this guy does, I'm going to have a crack at this myself, and you know what, you can get some fantastic results. And if you do, I would love it if you made a video and shared with the rest of us your work as well. I love seeing other people's videos. Doesn't matter how big or small their layouts are. If someone shouts out to me and says, you know what, I did this on my railway because I saw your videos and it helped me a lot, well, job done. Because we're all out there to help each other, and that's what I think the hobby's about. It's about helping each other, inspiring each other, and helping each other on that journey of building your first model railway, or getting back into the hobby, or coming up with some ideas. But anyway, a little bit of a rocky finish, get it, to the video today. But anyway, that's me all done today, so I'm going to let this dry for a couple of hours and go and have my din-dins. And I think while I do that and it's drying, then later on I'll put it away. And then I think definitely on Saturday we're going to have trains running, and it will look good. So what I've got to do is give the track a quick buff over from there, and just on the other side of the tunnel around that curve there. Not much, but yeah, that's all in place. The only thing I would say is if you use this stuff and you get I got the embankment kit from WW Scenics, which I think is just slightly over £100. You get the Static Pro Grass machine, and you get about 4 or 5 different bags of static grass material. It starts off 2mm, then 4mm, and then 6mm, and you get glue, and you get your spray with it as well. So it's all good to go out the box. Great fun. It really is. I kid you not, guys. I'm going to be really honest with you. This stuff is absolutely 100% addictive. Once you start playing with it, and it's what you do, you play with it, you just paint with it, you 3-dimensionally paint with it. Once you get used to it and you start using it, it is so good. And I find it really therapeutic as well as the plus side, and I enjoy it, and I just think it's great. You don't have to have a model railway like mine. You could have a diorama. You could make a diorama just for the sake of it. Why not? But it's really great, and I can't praise WW Scenics out there enough. They are an extremely good company. And what's even more, I'm not being biased to anyone out there in the States or Canada or overseas, but they are a British company. All right, they're made up in Swansea in Wales, but I mean, it's very rare now that you have to go and find something on your doorstep that's this good. So I'm really, really happy. I love all the different products out there in the model railway range that come from overseas. I've got quite a few on my layout that are made in different countries. But on the whole, this is a fun little project for anybody. So if you live overseas, WW Scenics will ship, I believe, to your country. They are a great company, and their products are very, very well made, and they're easy to use. And you too at home can achieve these kind of results. You really can. Just by doing some static grass in my tunnel there, using different shades of patchy grass, long grass, dead grass. Sprinkle a few little meadow flowers on top there. A little few clumps here and there of bluebells. It really does bring that to life. And if you can look at that and think, wow, is it real or is it a model? Just for a few seconds, it's job done. But like I said, you guys at home, you can do this, seriously. So if you want to, go and grab yourself one of these WW Scenic kits. They really are worthwhile, and they're a good investment as well, because you'll find that as you get in the hobby, you can use them for other things as well, scenic wise. But I think they're great. Anyway, happy chucking this afternoon. That's all done. I meant to do this a few weeks ago actually, but I didn't get a chance. But there we go. So that's all finished. So it's goodbye from me and my friend Henry over there on the floor. He's worked very hard tidying up all the crap that comes off it. The only thing I would suggest is, real quickly before I go, when you use this stuff, make sure you wear it. If you want to wear a mask, you can. And I say that is because the little tiny fibres that come off this, that go from the hopper, as you shake it onto your area, you get the odd few fly up in the air. And sometimes if you breathe them in, they go in your mouth and they're a little bit irritable. So always have a glass of water standing by so you can go and have a little drink. But normally it works fine. It doesn't go up in your nose or your mouth on purpose. Sometimes it's just me being silly, just physically blowing out the hopper and getting a few up my nose. Because you can't use water to wash their machine or their hopper. Yeah, you mustn't do that because you ruin it. But just a dry paintbrush will do that. But on the whole, getting back to the actual job itself, I mean, that is drying now, but I'm really, really pleased with that. That's a great little thing. I've put some signs also. I'll try and do it this side. I'll come over here with the camera. It might be a bit easier to see if I can zoom in. Oh, there we go. I've put a few of those signs there, those enamel signs that we talked about earlier on in the previous video. Put a couple there. And where is it? Oh, I think there's one there. Two on the bit of fence there. You can't see it that well, but I'll tell you what, the next time we do the next video, you'll be able to see it more front facing, because the base board would be turned around the normal way. So you'll be able to see a few things. But I've been a bit busy, as you can see, doing that and doing the old tunnel. And a bit of the old green grass of home, I suppose. I think Martin Rees, I'll give him a shout out. Martin Rees of WW Scenics, what a legend for making these products and coming together with your fellow companion and just coming up as a company with WW Scenics as a whole. Fantastic job. But I think you need to do something like sing your own version of Tom Jones's green grass at home. Being a Welshman and that you manufacture static grass, I think would be quite funny. Anyway, that's just my humorous thoughts, because I'm not a serious person. But anyway, when it comes to modelling, there we go. All done. So, guys, I will see you in the next video, and we'll have some trains running. We really will have some trains running, okay? So, just wanted to share that, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.